Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes Hour. Today we're starting a new game on something, I don't know, is Chaos good? Oh, 5 people. It's in tiny though, maybe not. Maybe close neighbor. If we're gonna do 5 people, at least like have more room, that's still small. 5 navies sounds like navy, I don't know about that. Sure, 4 realms? Maybe, why not? So, last time I said, we're definitely doing hardcore because challenging hasn't been challenging. I will say, this is my second time starting this one. We're up to experiment. I don't really feel like being a Mercurial, so let's try Doc Tess. Yeah, it's my second time with Rogue Experiment. I started this before once and it really didn't go well, and normally I would probably show it to you guys if there's something interesting that happened at least, but nothing really interesting happened. I took too much attrition the first week and then the AI walked in and just had too much stuff. I didn't have enough to just beat him. So we'll see how this one goes. I think it was the same map too. Maybe if this doesn't work, we go to a map where there's more of a buffer between you and the enemy, and then I don't insta-die as soon as the AI decides to leave his place. So, Alchemimus. Rogue Town. What does Rogue do? It's the same, it's always this building pattern, is it? It's such an interesting building pattern. I don't know. Alright, before we look at this, I should probably show you guys, because I already know, but I should show you guys what the units are. Tier 1, Homunculus, absolute trash. To be fair, so far, I feel like every Tier 1 of every rogue so far has been absolute garbage. I feel like even more garbage than in the other normal towns. Maybe that's just me, but like, what is this? This sucks. This does nothing. It does literally nothing. Then you got Cockatrice, which can petrify things, but also, you know, isn't that great statistically. At least, you know, it's 3 power. I think it's a more normal power level for things, but also it's not going to save you or anything. Here you got Wild Elf, which gets in there and does a bit of damage, and then dies because it's power 3. It doesn't have a ton of health. Well, a little more than the Cockatrice, I guess. Still power 3. Then you got the Lab Wolf. You don't get nearly as much as the Elf, but you know, he does percent damage. He attacks often, which means he does the percent damage often. That's kind of cool. But you don't get a ton of them. And then on this side, you get these guys, the Deviants. They can summon Homunculus, which, as we established, are trash. And you can poison people, I guess. They're kind of tanky, I suppose, with 144 health. It's the highest. It's even higher than lab rats. Those are rats, by the way, they're not cats. I thought they were cats just looking at them, but they're rats, apparently. Anyway. Yeah, there's Deviants, but then there's a ranged option, which is probably a good idea. Also, it's AoE, and it has a chance to polymorph the thing into something, in theory, weaker. Assuming the special abilities of the weaker power thing are not, you know, directly countering what you're doing. Then again, like, usually abilities like that, you need a good amount, like a, you would need a, not critical amount, critical mass of that unit so that the ability really does its job. Anyway, point is, ranged option, probably gonna go for that. Lab Rat is a thing, also percent damage. It also tramples, deals double damage to enemy with less than 3 HP. I imagine it doesn't affect Fester, but who knows. Also, it jumps in there and rages. It actually has health to back it up a little bit. I feel like it doesn't have that much health. This thing has more health than it, and 4 less power levels, so yeah, it's not, I think it doesn't have a ton of health for what it does. Chimera, it's sturdy, which means only 169. Yeah, you don't really have tanks. Or you can have horror, which you know that unit. There was a spell. It was a big spell to summon these all the time. And yeah, they summon worms. They throw ranged AoE damage. They cause terror. They're pretty good, but you don't get a ton of them. Creature growth is really slow. And then you get the Ghost Larva, which is power 60. That's higher power than most of the tier 7. It leeches life, it's undead, it does a whole bunch of stuff. It also summons worms. You can have double summoning of worms with your units. And it's sturdy, yeah, it's sturdy. It's got a lot of HP. And those are the units. And now to get the units, a little annoying. Cockatrice is right there. We're probably gonna get that, sure, because we need troops, because Homunculus is all we have, almost. And it's not good. So we're gonna create all that. But then, yeah, you can get these just easily. For the rest of it, you need to build something first. Like, I feel like the building requirements are so wild. You need a tavern to get the rats. You need this, which is kind of costly, to get your first available ranged option. You need to get a tier 7 ghost larva and a bit of income to be able to build your tier 6. Also, you need deity, which is usually on the bottom row, I think, for the rogue towns. I feel like it's usually in the bottom row, but yeah, you need deity to get your tier 7. To get urban expansion? It's gonna be like the last thing you get. Oh, but it counts as 3 buildings instead of 1. You're gonna get to the highest town level faster at the very end where it doesn't matter. I don't know. This is weird. The whole building chain is weird. The other thing that's kind of annoying and also kind of hurt me in my first attempt, because remember, attrition killed me. The hospital is down here. I feel like in most towns, the hospital is on this tier. Maybe this tier. But like, I can't build this in the first week. I think it takes a whole week to get to a town level that can build this. At least 1 town week. Because we need 3 more buildings to have this row, and probably at least 3 buildings. And we're gonna have 6 days of building left in the week. So yeah, you can't have that in the first week. That's kind of insane. I don't know. This whole town building requirements feels insane to me. Just saying. Anyway, we got troops. They're garbage, but we got troops. We're in Lavaland, apparently. We need to not take attrition as much. Moderate seems fine. That's another thing too. My ore pit and sawmill, they were both challenging fights. And I was like, can I get a break maybe? And have something I can actually flag? These are supposed to be doable. I mean, parrots don't seem very threatening. I don't recognize the skeleton looking dude, but I guess we'll see. Parrots. They fly and they retreat. Alright. Cool. Drowned. They're zombies, basically. Got it. Okay, homunculus suck. I mean, I'm gonna lose all of them, but yeah. These are gonna be more down here. I'm gonna put that here. Do I have a spell? I don't think so. I maybe need the Mage Guild as well, so that my hero does something. I forgot to show you what the skills are. This icon you probably don't recognize if all you've seen is my content, because that was the first time I saw it when I recorded. Homunculus dying in droves. The birds are... the parrots are fleeing. Cockatrices are starting to die too. Alright, well, we lost like more than half our army on a moderate fight. I feel like it's mostly fine because it's trash units anyway. But I also had attrition on the more important units. Wait, Decay and Horde I think I saw? I forgot to pay attention to what the opponents are. This is impossible now. This is hard now. It was moderate. It was moderate a moment ago. I see ore here. Do you think the ore pit's over there? I wouldn't be able to... Is this not guarded? There's no way it's not guarded. It's not guarded? Mapgen, what are you doing? I think the Mapgen is drunk again. We're gonna need troops. We're gonna build this first. I want this as well because I want it. My hero is a spellcaster, and this is going to help anyway. We're gonna want this too, but my character, yeah, 10 and 4. That's crazy. My character, my hero, isn't gonna be here this turn, so it doesn't need to be built this turn. If you know, I need to build this before the end of the week. It's fine. Build the thing that gives income first if you're gonna be building it. That's where I was going at. Okay, hero. Forgot to show. So it's a magic hero, generic magic user thing on the left side. This, you get a chance to learn a new skill at a small experience cost, which I didn't see trigger at all. I invested like a point in this, and I never saw it trigger, so I'm just gonna ignore it completely and go on the right side and try to build some sort of mage on the right side. Mercurial's here, that sucks. So we're gonna focus on this side. This is a spell. It's resurrection. You can just resurrect units. I forgot that I had that. I should have cast that in the first battle, but I completely forgot. See, if I had looked at the spells before doing the fight, I would have remembered that I have that and brought back something. Homunculus or birds, I don't know. Anyway, would have brought back something. This, hilariously enough, can resurrect summoned units. Like, you cast a spell to summon units, this can target summoned units, and they don't stay at the end. You just kind of waste your resurrection on temporary units. It's a little annoying. It's not a good thing. Wisdom just makes you a better spellcaster. This is gonna make you an air spellcaster. We're gonna try to focus on this. Maybe get some of this, I don't know. Dizzy Tune seems fine too. Just another ability to cast during the fight. Gonna have a... I forgot partly because... Oh, Lament. Lament, Horde, Decay. Got it. I forgot partially because during deployment I didn't see a spell book, and so I assumed I didn't have anything. I forgot that I had the resurrection skill. I mean, that's my bad. Where's the... Oh, there's the orbit. Partly it's hard to get because this one's guarded. It's invisible, but it's guarded. Let's see if we can make it moderate by coming back to town and getting spells and lab rats. Wolves, sorry. Lab rats are these ones. What else do I want to get? Maybe trade expansion, because it's income and it gets us town levels. The thing is, I would like to be able to build lab rats sooner rather than later. I need units that don't suck. It's gonna take a while to get either of these going. This one I can prepare to get as soon as I can build this, which is going to be the turn after I build, so that's why I'm thinking about it. Gonna need income too, though. Manage heroes. What is this button? I don't know what that button does. Man, I am more and more regretting forgetting to increase his weekly growth of all units. This might just be necessary because of the immense attrition you get. Lots of cockatrices. Lots of cockatrices. I don't know. Maybe we're over-solving that problem. I don't know. Magic missile and stuff. Alright. Wait, what were the spells? I didn't recognize all of them. What is this? Crystallize. Affects enemy units. Encase them in ice. Okay, it's a stun. Oh, the ice will eventually break, which doubles the damage taken just then. The hit that breaks the ice... If the ice breaks while the stun is still active. So if they take enough damage while the stun is still active, the hit that ends that amount of damage will deal double damage. It's, interesting. You end the stun sooner, but also, you know, fix 35 unit power is not very impressive. Enemy dead. How much mana do I have? 30. Yeah, we're gonna need wisdom. Near impossible. Moderate. This is also moderate. This is impossible. I believe it. I think we need the treasure. Ideally, I don't take too many losses and I get to get the ore pit as well, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's build the Colossus. We get our big thing here, which can maybe carry us, and we'll get access to more units. It's kind of greedy, though. It's greedy in that it's terrible for the economy, if that makes sense. This creature attacks often. It's the killiest thing on the board. It's just a whole mess of things. It hits like a few wolves. Wham! We're losing some homunculus. We lost a lab wolf. I disagree. Get these back. Especially the wolf. Okay, we protected our biggest unit yet. It's too bad that I couldn't get the cockatrice as well, but yeah. Alright, better spell casting. Also, apparently I get a spell, right. User attack, they can make them burn. Increases their health and gives them a warding protection against spells. That's not horrible. Well, 10% HP is not a ton, but... Group of bone shooters, range attackers that will fight for you for the rest of the battle. 7 units. A whole 7 units. Gives them a temporary boost, doubling their health and damage for 10 seconds. I'm gonna take this. I'm not convinced by any of these, but I'm gonna take it. Alright, so we only lost 1 unit. Surely, yeah, this is still moderate. Wonderful. Ba-da-da-da-da. Homunculus should be in front. Obviously. This is probably fine. How many can I hit with this? Kind of pixel hunting. Hopefully it killed a bunch of them, because that was the point. Now we hold a little bit. I lost a cockatrice and a wolf. My homunculus have all run away without dying. I'm gonna cast it now. Hopefully we don't lose more, because I can't resurrect anymore. Okay, we lost a homunculus. Doesn't matter. Wait, what is this guy coming from? Oh, it probably was one of them transformed by the apothecary. Right. Okay. I mean, learning is tempting. So is resurrection. More resurrection means you get a bigger spell that you can also cast, but has a longer cooldown, but is stronger, but costs more mana or whatever. I'm gonna take learning. Just 1 point learning. It's gonna help us, I think. Okay. I clicked on this, right? Yeah, okay. One of them's here. Unreachable. One of them's here, one of them's here. Most of them are reachable down there. We're gonna go get that. Because that's gonna be a big boost of income, if we can find that treasure. We're also gonna head back towards the castle to get our big larva. And maybe also a horror. Presumably I built that. Yeah, you get only one of these, but you only get 3 of these and they don't look that amazing, so I'd rather just have the big horror. Seems like a right thing to do. I don't know. I'm gonna have big boys in my army. A couple big boys, a few lab wolves, and carnage. And that's what I get. Feels weird though. Alright, so it's just... Isn't this... Wait. Mercury's there. Mercury's there. I need one more piece, I guess. The problem is the piece is thoroughly ungettable. Forever. Well, maybe not forever, but for a very long time. There's Mercury involved, there's... I have a hard time figuring this out. This is the sawmill, right? I'm pretty sure this is the sawmill. The crystal's there. This thing is... should be recognizable. It's a thing on the map. Where is it? Well, okay, sawmill is there. The Mercury's on it, apparently. Was it the sawmill? Wait, hold on a second. I want to figure this out without getting this thing. Crystal's definitely there. Hold on. Where's the crystal mine? It's down here. That's the thing too. I guess there must be a mercury mine in another zone down there. That has to be the case. Right, so you got crystal, you got sawmill right above. You got that thing, it's down here. Yep. Colossus. Jotun Titan. Alright, well. And I can't move anymore. Why do I have 2 mercury mines? What the F? Oh, because I'm mercurial. Oh, at least I can be. I mean, the fact that I get 2 mercury mines means I could pick mercurial and not feel bad about it. Alright, we're gonna go for the apothecaries. It's a ranged option. I mean, I already have a ranged option, but it's another ranged option. Also, it increases my income on the way, which this doesn't. It's also costing more money, though. I'm very poor right now. Look at that money. Well, the treasure is going to fix that a little bit, right? All heroes gain some Javelineers bodyguards. Maybe that helps, because I'm not fighting heroes. So that just strictly helps with the exploration. I'm poor. I'm sorry. Would love to get more experience, but I'm poor. I'm poor with cash. Sulfur, I'm fine. What is this again? Features are slow. Knowledge and air power. I do plan on making her an air mage, so... Impossible! Jeez. Okay. Everything's impossible. Well, I can go get a larva, and then everything's gonna be possible again. Probably. Do I get this on the way there? It's moderate. Surely we're fine. Am I about to build a hospital? No. I'm building a hospital next turn. You know what? We're gonna skip on it just because then if we lose homunculus or whatever, we're gonna have a hospital to bring them back. Oh, it's probably time to end it, right? Because it's 1 full week. I don't know. Last game, 1 full week was enough to to fill a video. Oh shit. Why do I have 3? It's gonna cost all my money just to get that. Alright, well, we got the important parts. The problem is the rest of the troops are kind of useful for meat shielding. And we don't have them in front of us anymore. I need money. Moderate. I'm coming for you. This is also moderate, apparently. Okay, I retract my statement about this being impossible forever. It's probably because I have a 60 power larva. The thing is, the 60 power larva is just 1 unit. It can get overwhelmed. I actually lost it because I fought a bunch of... I did lose it, by the way. That's part of the attrition that killed me. I fought a bunch of fucking bone guards. And they kept avoiding damage from my elite creatures. And I lost most of my elite creatures because I forgot they had this thing. Skeletons are supposed to be easy, and usually they are, but my army, because of the high attrition on the trash, my army was mostly elite. I think the lab rats count as elite. The big cat looking things. I lost my cats and I lost my larvae to the skeletons. Because they kept just not taking damage. It's so stupid. It was terrible. Anyway, that was the game I didn't show. You didn't need to see that. We're doing kind of fine. Hopefully I don't take too much attrition. I feel mostly fine. I wish I had remembered that I had the resurrection spell in the first battle. I would have more... I call them trash, but they're still like frontline garbage that dies instead of the important things. But yeah, at least we remembered in time to save our wolves. Yeah, next time, week number 2, and hopefully an AI doesn't just walk in and kill me immediately. Until then, see y'all.